Scientific discovery and scientific knowledge have been achieved only by those who have gone in pursuit of it, without any practical purpose whatsoever in view. Max Carl Ernst Ludwig Planck. He was born on 23 April 1858 in Kiel, Duchy of Holstein. His father, Johann Julius Wilhelm Planck, was a professor in law, and his mother, Emma Patzig, was his father's second wife. Planck's family of 8, including Max Planck's 5 other siblings, settled down in Munich in 1867. In Munich, Planck took admission in the Maximilians Gymnasium School, where he was tutored in mathematics, astronomy and physics by a mathematician named Hermann Müller. He graduated from school when he was 17. Although Planck was a gifted musician and held a keen interest in it throughout his life, he decided against pursuing a career in music since he realized that he was equally fascinated with the subject of physics. In 1874, Max Planck took admission in the University of Munich in order to study physics. Planck spent a year at the University of Berlin in 1877. Since the university was known to be the stomping ground of the eminent physicists like Hermann von Helmholtz and Gustav Kirchhoff, but he was not impressed by what he saw. He returned to Munich the following year, and in 1879, when he was only 21, he was awarded his doctoral degree for the thesis related to the second law of thermodynamics. Max Planck submitted his habilitation thesis at the University of Munich in the year 1880 and was appointed as a lecturer of physics at the university. In 1885, the University of Kiel appointed him as an associate professor. In 1889, following the death of Gustav Kirchhoff, a position was vacant at the University of Berlin, and Max Planck was invited to fill that position. In 1892, Planck was appointed as a full professor there and continued to work in Berlin till the end of his career. Max Planck started working on blackbody radiation in 1894. At the behest of corporations which wanted to produce light bulbs that produced a lot of light but without consuming too much electricity. It was something completely different from the known studies of physics at the time, and his thoughts on quantum theory was laid down in the book Thermodynamics, published in 1897, as well as in the book Theory of Heat Radiation, published in 1906. After being appointed as a professor at the University of Berlin, Max Planck wanted to bring together all the physical societies present in his native Germany under one roof, and it was because of him that the Physical Societies of Germany came into being in the year 1898. Planck also served as the president of the society for 4 years. Later on, Max Planck retired from the University of Berlin in 1928. And his later years were largely unhappy due to the rise of the Nazis under Adolf Hitler. Although he was completely at odds with the philosophy of the Nazis, he decided to stay back in Germany and asked other scientists to do as well. Max Planck was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1918 for establishing a new branch of study in physics. He was awarded the coveted Lawrence Medal in 1927 and the Copley Medal in 1929. Max Planck got married to Marie Merck in 1887, and the couple had 4 children. Marie died in 1909. In 1911, Planck married Marga von Hoesslin, and the couple had a son,